Now we have sound.
We do.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good after morning.
After morning. We are here live at Northwest Lanes. Thanks, Louie. Got it. We're here live at Northwest Lanes for the Final Four for this year's FATBOY Challenge. The 10th annual FATBOY Challenge. Which is it, Louie? No sound or an echo? Over here on the left, we have Jonathan Cummins versus Eric Selzer. And over on the right, we have Daniel Gross, Danny Phantom, versus Graham Fa. We're going to ask everybody to hit the share button. Get this out to as many people as possible. We've got a lot of scores and things to talk about throughout the day. We're going to bring you the top four and the title match. They're bowling the best 2 out of 3 match play. Is the echo gone now, Louie?
It's probably my phone.
I don't think I have. I turned the sound off on mine too.
Yeah. Mine was on a little bit. Oh, Daniel.
Hey, Doug. Blake, stop it. We've had some very good matches going on this morning. We got here. I drove. How about you? Did you drive too?
I did.
All right. But we got to these final 4 bowlers by 70 bowlers started yesterday. Pretty cool. Excellent turnout. So Brian says it's still echoing. Ing, ing, ing. Hi, Mary. We'll get the sound figured out here in a second. We had 70 bowlers in the tournament. Maybe it's echoing off of one of these sounds.
How about that?
Is this better?
Excuse me.
Everybody? Oh, I got to get Tyler before he leaves.
Okay. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Doug. All right. That gives Graham our first Natty Light 6-pack of the day. Crack one open, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan, a little whopper slopper there. So Jonathan comes to us from the northern Kentucky area. Works over at Bellwood Lanes. And Eric Selzer comes to us a little bit north from the Columbus area, I believe. And we have Daniel Gross is local, but he is away at college. Right, or is he Wright State?
Nope.
Nope.
Rio Grande.
Rio Grande. Sounds like a burrito.
Burritos.
All right. It's not going to be very big, but we'll put the other matchup in the upper right-hand corner.
We can bounce back and forth between those two.
We can, but that way you can still see what's going on the lanes on the other match.
And again, it is best 2 out of 3. Let's run through some scores while they're doing this.
All right, Daniel.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Daniel covers that spare that time. Ah, just
graduated.
Oh,
He's a big boy now.
that's right. He did graduate.
Thank you, Mary. We had 8 games of qualifying yesterday. We bowled the first 4 games on a PBA Del Ballard 36-foot pattern, and then took a little break. Everybody went and got some food, since it is called the FATBOY Challenge. So everybody had to go eat and come back. Re-oiled, then they bowled 4 games on house, and the top 16 made it through to today for match play. Our number 1 overall qualifier for the day never shot a game under 200 all day. There were a couple guys like that. Bryce Oliver was plus 360.
It's a lot of points.
That is a lot of bowling points. Shot 1960 for 8 games. Richard McCormick was plus 330. He was our second high qualifier. Graham Fa was plus 305. Dylan Mishak, the kid's got some game, plus 280. Austin Kloss, one of our 300 games yesterday. He was plus 270. Tyler Stegmuller, a young stud from the Dayton area, was plus 266. Daniel Gross, who you see right here bowling against Graham, he was plus 243. Eric Big Ticket Selzer, plus 226. Daniel Sakaitis, 222. Jonathan Woods, plus 202, was 10th place. Kirby Allen, plus 199. Brent Schroyer, plus 191. Jonathan Cummins, plus 181. Eli Mayberry was plus 179. You had Austin Terry, this kid. He shoots 177, 163 out of the gate, ends up plus 174.
It's a pretty good adjustment.
Yes. And Andrew Allen and Tyler Ring tied for 16th at plus 168. They had to have a full game roll-off to determine who made it to today. So you had Tyler winning that and moving on to today. But I'll tell you, Andrew's going to be around for a while. He finished 6th in the Teen Masters this year. That's not easy to do, and they're bowling on some seriously tough patterns.
Nice double by Andrew there. Graham with the front 8 here, stepping up in the 9th frame.
Gary Grice says we're still echoing, but I don't know. He might just now be starting from the beginning.
Nice shot there by Jonathan. Oh, half 10.
Nope.
Oh.
Jody Boyd. I appreciate you saying that for me. Wait. He said best bowler in the state of Ohio. Yeah, Graham's pretty good. Yeah, nice jinx.
Well, that's usually what we do. If it's not me talking about it, it's Todd pulling his camera out. All right. Quick look at the score here. Graham has max of 265. And again, this is best 2 out of 3, so totals don't really amount for a whole lot. Except for the individual games there.
Yeah, Graham just picked out a bit different rock to see what kind of reaction he was going to get.
Take a look at the score over here between Jonathan and Eric. So Jonathan 179 in the 7th, Eric 152, so Jonathan has a slight advantage.
Yeah, that first pattern, it was tough. It didn't play quite as tough as I thought it might, but it was a good pattern for this. There was folks out there that are watching. There was a little chat chatter going on yesterday that maybe we could run house first next year and then go to the sport afterwards. What does everybody think about that? You can leave your comments in the chat. It'd be the first time we've ever done it. Again, this is our 10th year, and thought, well, you know, start another run of 10 years and maybe do something a little different.
Interesting concept.
Well, you know, you may have some folks that won't leave after 4 games.
True.
But then again, you might.
And Graham finishing with 252.
He's going to be up 1-0. Tim Troutman says keep it the same way. There's 1 vote for don't change it.
I mean, you know, you put the harder pattern out first and you do what you do. And I mean, either way, it's, I don't know, kind of mixed a little bit about it. I mean, either put a big jump out there and grind, or you grind and then you use the house pattern to make your moves. Daniel gets a little leaner over there. Oop. Jonathan got that one a little wide.
That match isn't over. I was giving JC the W there, but Eric just has been
He's
bowling well today.
Yeah, especially with Jonathan going 2-8-10 here.
Eric can still go 232
He
and
can.
lock him out. Well,
No,
potentially
they'll
he can't
tie.
lock him out. Yeah. Still definitely made the match very interesting right now. Mr. McGill, how are you?
Well, Jonathan's last round against Austin Kloss went all 3 games.
All the way down to the second ball in the 10th.
Did,
Jonathan
yeah.
had to double on his in the last game to take out Austin, who's just been the guy's good. We're fortunate to have him here in our local area as a bowler. Ryan Liederbach, how are you, buddy? Oh, good afternoon, Corey. So we're in a situation over here on that match. Jonathan can actually still strike out and lock out Eric if he goes double 8. And he's got the first one. I think Graham's found a little carry down all of a sudden over there.
Well, these pairs have sat, so they have not
they're
been
bowling
used.
on fresh the next 2 rounds. So Corey, be looking forward to it, sir. Don't bring the bad weather with you. Make sure it's nice weather when you come here. Oh no,
Tried to give him the heater there.
caved in on that one. Good idea. Corey said he'd leave the bad weather out west. We appreciate that.
Oh, Jonathan tried to make it.
Gives him 224. Eric is going to have to double.
Daniel just made the 2-4-10. We're going to stick with this match here. Shot by Eric.
He's made big shot after big shot all weekend.
Well, he is the big ticket.
Big ticket. Hey, Brian. Again, everybody just joining us, hit the share button. Let's see if we can get over 100 viewers on this today. I don't see why not.
Shot by Daniel.
Eric needs a strike right here to take game 1 of a 3-game set.
There it is.
He got after that one.
He did.
He got way after that one.
Hey, I've never really watched Eric bowl before. I know he's bowled several of our events, but never really had a chance to watch him. He just kind of has that Stu Williams
Kinda.
short follow through.
That one he definitely shortened up on. But yeah, Eric's from the Cleveland area.
Oh, okay, Cleveland. I thought he was from Columbus.
Well, that's where he lives now.
Oh, okay.
Dean Stewart. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he moved down. He's in the Grove City area, but he's originally from the Cleveland area. And I will tell you, he decided to come bowl one of our events when we were in Columbus, and he hasn't not come to one of our events since then.
It's like Graham's got a new marble in his hand over here.
That's exactly right, Jason Winchester.
All right.
Yep, great finish, 232. He's winner of game 1 of the 3-game set. Once we get to the finals, at Bowler HQ TMT is actually going to be live on TikTok for the finals for the first time.
I'm going to confuse myself here.
What'd you do? Switch cameras?
I did.
Uh-oh.
Put Daniel and Graham up in the corner for this match, and we'll stay over here with Jonathan and Eric. We'll bounce back and forth. Jonathan, a little firm on that one. Clearing the deck of all 10 pins.
I just happened to glance down to the left. Erin's down there. Erin Seltzer's down there practicing. She doesn't want to watch her hubby bowl. She wants to practice and get better for herself. Good for her. She may be practicing for later on. There is going to be a sweeper here at Northwest Lanes tonight.
Oh,
We will not be having a sweeper this evening. The weekend's enough. Wayne is going to run a sweeper tonight, 6 o'clock start time. Check-in at 5. It is going to be on the house shot, on their house shot, so expect some fireworks, big scores.
there were definitely some big scores yesterday on the house pattern.
Well, we had 2 perfect games, one by Austin Kloss, one by Zach Grove.
Didn't Bryce Oliver hit 800 for the last 3?
Yep.
Close. Shot by Graham. Eric starting out with a double. Again, this is best 2 out of 3. Eric leads 1-0. Graham leads his match 1-0.
The Reds aren't losing 1-0 yet.
Not, it's still early.
They haven't started yet.
Oh, that's why it's still early.
Frank Testa is watching. Hello, Frank. How are you, sir?
Winners of these matches will be moving right to 23 and 24 for the finals. Shot by Graham. That was a good ball change. I think he knows what he's doing.
He's pretty good at what he does. We want to throw in a thanks to our sponsors. We have Bowler HQ powered by TMT Bowling. Mr. Allen, how are you? And of course, we are TMT Bowling. And then we have Bowlify over there on the left. Hi, Frank again. Bowlify out there on the left on the lower third. And our good friends at Ebonite Bowling, sponsors of every one of our events throughout the year. And Mr. Watka, we appreciate all you do. Can never say that enough.
No, Dave is. Excuse me, Dave is a great ambassador of the game and great guy as well.
Yes. Every one of our tournaments, if somebody wins that tournament using an Ebonite bowling ball throughout the tournament, we're gonna give them another ball, another Ebonite ball of their choice. That's pretty cool.
Provided they're not a staffer.
Correct. There is that.
There is. It has to be a big E ball. It has to have the big E on it. Daniel little soft on that one, I think. Maybe. Ball goes a little high, leaving a 3-6-10.
I just don't think urethane is the play on the right side. I mean, lefties are what they do. They're going to throw urethane if they can. And, I mean, but Graham's not. He's using the perfect mindset. I just don't think urethane is the exact right play on this.
It is not always the answer just because of the length of the pattern. Daniel covers up his spare there. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go down that road, but I'm going to go down that road.
Uh-oh.
No, the patterns were very fair.
Oh, yeah.
You know, left to right. It was not dominant. You know, it was not a lefty dominant event. Typically, it isn't. But even with the shorter pattern yesterday, you know,
That's just sick.
Well,
He did
he's-
throw urethane in the first game. Made a ball change in the 10th to try some things out. And goes to the perfect mindset. Takes a giant step to the left, or to the right, I'm sorry. He's my-handed.
my hand.
Not right-handed, he's my-handed. Giant step to the right and just peels on it.
He's definitely not afraid to do that. You know, Graham's been coming to our events for many, many years. And, you know, he was good when he started coming, but just seeing his game improve over the years with all his games that he has out on tour and all the other regionals and everything that he's bowling, you just have seen him improve over the years.
He's also a first-class individual.
That he definitely is. Check out some scores here in a second.
Proud to have him on the Brunswick team. Oh, a little love over there for Eric.
Eric gets the roller on the 4. Daniel, not a good shot. Got that 2-4-10 again.
Bowlers next week, real quick. Oh, you're going to show some scores real
Yeah.
quick. Graham has a pretty stout lead over Daniel right now. And the other match is 4 frames in. Could go either way, but Eric's got the front 4. Next week, bowlers.
Oh,
Look at that, off the back wall.
out of the pit.
That is why we don't bowl in an open field, folks. Scott, can we get another quick look at that out of the
can.
pit?
We can.
Go either way, but Eric's got the front 4.
There we go.
Next week, bowlers.
Oh,
Look at that, off the back wall. Again, why we don't bowl in an open field. Next week, bowlers, we have a ladies-only sweeper at noon at Gilmore Lanes. We're staying in Fairfield, Ohio. Noon start time for ladies only. Youth bowlers are eligible. Youth ladies. That's going to be at noon, and we're going to follow it right back up with the regular sweeper at 6 p.m. next week. So we have a doubleheader next Sunday at Gilmore Lanes.
Let's see what Mr. Fa can do here. Slinging pins.
That's what he does.
My poor memory serves me correctly. Graham finished second last year.
He did. Ugh.
Yeah, Jonathan looks lost. Definitely has that confused look on his face.
Jason would be glad to have you. I was actually going to ask if you wanted to bartend, but if you want to bowl, we'll find a bartender.
Barkeep. All right. That gives Graham a lot of X's in a row.
Yeah. We've gone way past the 6-pack alert.
Well, he gave us one the first game, and we missed the one the second game.
I'm sure we'll have other opportunities throughout the day to
I'm
crack
cracking
some
one,
open.
I'm cracking one open. I think Jonathan needs to take a deep breath.
Yes.
He's not out of this match by any means. It's still early.
And here is an opportunity for Eric to just put his foot on his throat. Well, caved in the bucket, left one leg in the back.
Whoops. Wrong button. Good at pressing those wrong buttons.
You just keep pressing away, sir.
I do. Eric covers the spare. And Jonathan with a nice strike there. Or Daniel, I mean. Sorry, Daniel. Young Danielson.
Daniel's going to finish in third, fourth place this year. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I will say it's, we haven't seen Daniel in a while. It's good to see him. He was very excited yesterday, making it to today. He was very excited coming in this morning.
It's a very good young man right there.
He is.
And a pretty good player.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Above average. Nah, he definitely has a good future in the sport. See Eric just getting back on the
Stuffing him
strike
in
train.
there. Yeah.
Folks, don't forget also, we are less than 1 month away. Actually, we're right about a month away. We are going to do a 12-game scratch challenge August 17th, Gilmore Lanes. 1 game every pair across the house.
That sounds fun.
That does sound fun. $125 entry fee, $50 deposit will reserve your spot for that. With just 50 entries, we're looking at estimating a little over $1,000 first place. Just 50 entries. We're going to have some grilling going on since it is going to be a long day.
Grilling with Tim?
No.
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 Well, my brother's watching. Maybe he'll come grill.
Tim, you're going to come
Tim,
grill?
you want to come grill? Because we want to call it Grilling with Tim. Or anybody out there named Tim. Want to grill?
Want to grill?
Or would anybody like to change their name to Tim just for that day?
All right, Graham is going to move on to the finals once again this year. 239 to 204 that match, giving him the 2-0 win and advancing over young Daniel Gross.
I might as well stick on this other match. See if Jonathan can put a string together and put a little pressure on Mr. Selzer. Well, it's a strike.
We don't grade them.
Nope.
We don't grade them. We just count them.
In the match against Austin, it came down to the 10th frame last round, and Jonathan had to throw a double in the 10th to beat him, and he threw 3 of the prettiest strikes you could see.
Definitely were pit balls. All right. Daniel earning $325 for his efforts this weekend.
Not too shabby.
No, not bad for a $85 entry.
Been bowling a lot of games. Never a doubt.
No, as soon as the 3 fell over.
Well, he's currently pacing at 229. Jonathan has a max score of 224, so
I would be pacing here, but my headset isn't wireless,
I guess we can
so I'm stuck.
work our way into that someday.
Nah, I think we're good with the equipment we have.
Yeah, I like these headsets are good. We did have Mr. Brian Fatboy Doobie here all weekend. He just took off, had his little one with him today, and little guy did really good all day long hanging out, but he had enough. He's like, it's time to go. So he just took off, but that is the namesake of the tournament, the Fatboy Challenge.
Is that all you got to say? Just start whining and crying? And
This night,
will you let me leave?
no.
How about no?
How about no?
That
There's
was a
a
really
nice
good shot. Looked like the Venom shot going down the lane there. Possibly.
Giving himself a little pat on the back for making a good shot. David Kruder is watching. Hi, Dave.
John, I know where you can get a machine that does that for you. Maybe
It's got the primal shock.
Yeah, it's got the shock color.
Shocker.
Shocker.
I think there's this one. He makes Eric work a little bit still.
Yeah, that ball was in at his feet.
Eric Day. Hello, my friend.
But getting back, there is an event page for the 12 gamer. It is the summer. What was it? Summer Spectacular.
Spectacular extravaganza,
Something like
superior, whatever.
Hold, please. We'll find it. We'll find it for you.
The Ricky Bush in the house. 6.
And we have so many event pages.
We have a lot.
Trying to keep up with them.
Speaking of a lot, while Scott's looking that up, if anybody is interested in having us come to your center, I am going to spend my week calling you or answering your phone calls, because we are going to start scheduling everything from the middle of August all the way until Christmas.
Next year.
Yeah, next year we're gonna lock her down. We have a few events already scheduled, but we're gonna get the event pages out there. Hi, Emily. Miss you. Mean it. Wherever you are right now, you're, I don't know, out hanging out somewhere with some light up floaties. Hi, Sherry. Alabama, that's where you were. But yeah, we're going to schedule everything for the rest of the year. So if you are out there and want us to come to you in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, wherever you may be, we could make some arrangements.
All right, Looks like Eric is going to advance.
Oh, yeah. He's a winner. Now they're all winners. Dave Davidson, hello, sir. Or Davison.
So we will have Eric Seltzer versus Graham Fa
Yeah.
in the finals for the 10th annual Fat Boy Challenge. Jonathan earning $325 for his efforts this weekend.
Not so bad. Well, Michael, you know, it's funny, the namesake of the tournament is the Fat Boy Challenge, named after Brian Doobie. That's his nickname, is Fat Boy, and he's not a fat guy either. Apparently, I guess he was at one point in time. And so that's how the nickname is still sticking with him. So we got to get the names in for them. They're going to start their 4 minutes of practice, but everybody please stay with us for the finals. Eric Seltzer and Graham Fa. We're going to take the mics off for just a minute, and everybody please stay with us. It's going to be an exciting finals for sure. You just missed the semifinals, Vince. We're going into the finals. Eric Seltzer versus Graham Fa in the finals.
So to make it to the top four this year, I feel good. Yeah, exactly. And this is my second year bowling with them. If I next year, that means I qualify and I win the tournament because there's a process. Thank you. All I gotta do is hit the button. I know he come back from smoking yet. I spent 85 to get in. So that's 230. 85. 326. Numbers. Ball money. It's real money.
Yes, real baby bill.
Real more bowling balls money.
All right. Congratulations.
You got to watch good bowling.
I know I did. I love it.
And actually get back to it. Nobody does. Oh yeah, I also have a sneaker because I have my tripod. So it's not like I can leave it because they have my tripod. I also stay on.
Good excuses there.
Yeah, you're going to stay on.
Yeah, because they also
Oh,
have
they're
my
watching.
tripod.
They're already pulling.
Practice.
Oh, that's practice. Okay.
Give it a shot, chance to find a shot.
Thanks for helping out. Or are you in charge of this?
No, I'm not in charge.
Oh, okay. Anyway, my grandson said you're very funny.
Thank you.
That's Daniel, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome. It's our
Have a
pleasure.
wonderful day
Thanks.
watching that.
Thanks. You guys be careful.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, they are winding up practice. We got less than a minute to go, and we will bring with you the entire finals commercial free. How's everybody doing today? We got a few minutes before they get started. Good bowling this weekend. Did you press your button up there?
Oh, yeah. No. I'm scared.
All right. Graham's going to start us off here.
I'm going to try not to stand up and watch too much of this up here.
Just drove back from Florida, still in bed.
Ugh.
Fast 8.
At least he didn't say he flew back from Florida.
Well, his arms would be
Man,
tired.
his arms would be too tired. Great bowling, Jonathan.
Good bowl, sir.
Appreciate it. Plan to see you guys before. I'll see the 20, whatever, 25th.
Yeah, whatever that Sunday is, the end of August.
I don't know, Corey. It's cold in here. I usually don't say that, but air conditioning's working overtime yesterday and today.
It was working good. Bowlers were very happy with the temperature inside of the bowling center yesterday.
Yes, I believe it's set on Arctic.
Hang meat mode. That's pretty much how we used to keep it at 91, 89 on the low end. It was perfect.
Daniel said he wanted to leave, but you hijacked his tripod.
He ain't getting it back either. I like it.
Shot by Eric, starting out with a strike.
Just made good shot after good shot after good shot.
If you need that, I don't know.
You can keep it if you want.
Thanks.
Souvenir.
Certain things are out of our control.
Yeah, we could run through here with a bunch of garbage bags and just, catch it all and tie it up.
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching TV when I got home last night on the one channel, and they kept showing commercials for canned oxygen.
Sounds like a Spaceballs thing. Canned air.
That's exactly what I kept saying to Dawn. It's like, they're really selling us $10 a can for air?
Oh, boy. Sounds like a new business venture for me.
Well, it was on, I don't know, what's the show where they put their inventions out there and people, I can't remember the name of the show.
Shark Tank?
Shark Tank. It was on Shark Tank in 2019. And this canned
Ugh.
air, that was a lot of 9 right
That
there.
was a whole lot of 9.
This canned oxygen net sales last year was over $50 million.
No way.
Way. I had to do some research last night. I was just shaking my head the whole time.
Seriously.
Yeah. So
Oh, boy.
they thought of it first. They put air in a can. Put a little mask on the top of it. You can buy it at CVS. Trayvon, thanks, buddy. Yeah. That's it. Yep, couple 3 hits. Good for a hangover for the next day.
Oh my
You know?
goodness. Oh wow, this country.
Comes in 3 different sizes and flavors. Non-compensated endorsement.
Wow, this country.
Maybe we should hit them up for a sponsorship.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, there we go.
Well, there is the light mixer super slopper.
Can't forget Dawn in there too, Trayvon.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not sure if Dawn's watching it or not.
It's definitely a team effort.
But I will tell you, we can't do it without the bowlers. We had 70 competitors this season. It was up quite a bit from last year. And that was without a sponsor this year. So next year we look to get back on the sponsor train. He got that way right.
Yep.
You probably wish that would have stayed out to the right a little further. It would have hooked a little more and got him in a little trouble. I don't know if Dawn's watching at home or not.
Don't say her name again.
Dawn.
Oh boy, there it is.
Thank you, Corey.
Again, this is best 2 out of 3. So the only thing the pinfall goes for is that match that you're in. You want the dubs. W's.
And we got a dub watching. Dub Winchester.
Had a couple dubs in here earlier.
Yeah,
C dub and J dub.
yeah.
We'll wish C dub a happy belated birthday. Even though we wished him birthday the other day too. A little better shot.
Oh, getting a little love off the wall.
Push
Again,
the 9 out.
why we don't bowl in an open field. Because that would have been a 9-pin in an open field.
And the ball would have still be going.
It would still, well, it would have stopped eventually.
Well, not if it was in an open field. I
Yeah,
mean,
it depends if it had grass or
going downhill.
cornfield. Could have hit a stalk.
Stalker.
Yep,
Great shot by Graham.
that's right, Jason. All the dubs. Baby Dub was in the house.
Baby dub, yeah.
Mama Dub. There was lots of them here.
Lots of dubs. And I'm really, really drawing a blank. Who won last year?
It wasn't Graham. Graham was second.
No, I know. Was it Joel? Or was it Jeremy?
Jeremy Scone,
That's what I was thinking. Can't remember.
I think. Can anybody help us out here?
Pretty bad. It's your tournament.
If I only had one a year, it would be easy to remember. We don't.
Well, you do. This is the only one.
I'll
you
ask
have.
Graham.
Boy, you might want to rub that. Might rub it in.
Yeah. Louis said Jalen Mosley.
Was it Jalen? He might be right. But I mean, Louis right on a lot of things. You know, let me dig into my files here.
We need a statistician like the Reds do.
Well, we've got Louis out there in the field.
Yep. We'll have 10. Pretty good shot, though. Score update through 5 for Mr. Potts. Graham with 88 in the 4th. And a spare up. Eric's got 55 in the 3rd with a strike. And the 4th in a potential spare. So, at 11 or 13 pin match right now. And it is a 13 pin match.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Louis, thank you for that information. We just confirmed that is not fake news.
Not fake news.
The TMT fact checkers.
Hi, David.
Speaking of Mr. Kruger, good afternoon.
Are you back home or are you traveling to another trade show? Eric with a huge strike right there. He threw that one really good. Just for fun, if anybody wants to jump over, check it out on TikTok. We have it on at Bowler HQ TMT on TikTok. You're home now, David?
Shot by Graham.
Hello, Jeff Harris. The one and only.
I believe it's his birthday today.
What? I didn't even look yet today. I'll get to birthdays in a little while.
If it is, happy birthday, Mr. Harris. If it isn't, happy early birthday, Mr. Harris. Or belated.
You know, we had a bunch of MVPs in the crowd today. Of course, Daniel Gross let me use his tripod over here for the TikTok camera. That'll soon be. Hey, John. That'll soon be part of the live stream, and we won't have to have an extra feed. But, maybe we'll keep it as an extra feed. Who knows? But home all week. But Daniel Gross gave me the tripod to use for that, so he's an MVP. But another MVP today, Austin Kloss, realized my coffee was empty. He looked at the little tag to see what I had, and he DoorDashed me because he had DoorDash credits, and he sent me a coffee up here.
Really?
Yes.
Very nice.
That is an MVP move right there.
So we have 4 people watching on the TikTok.
Yeah, I just saw that. We know the sound is not good on TikTok because it's on a tripod way up there, and I'd have to stand next to it to get the audio, but we'll have that fixed in due time. I'll have to wear 2 mics.
Oh.
That's not what he wanted to see there.
A little bit too far to the right.
But it's makeable.
I just left. There's only 3 people on TikTok now.
Great. Way to go, Scott.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, just takes the one. He's going to need to work on getting himself acclimated to the pair again, and hope to get game 2 and 3.
Yep. Another fresh pair here.
Colton doesn't have to be sorry. It's okay. In fact, thank you very much, Colton. Ask him if he heard that on TikTok. I stood up and talked to my phone. You know, I've got some of those too, Jason. I just didn't bring them with me. That would be a wonderful idea. Oh, he heard that.
Good shot by Graham, just a little high, leaving the 6th in the 9th frame. Match number 1. Best 2 out of 3. Race to 2, I guess you could say also. Graham covering up the spare.
Throwing the big curve at the spare.
Again, ladies, don't forget, next Sunday, starting at noon, Ladies' Day Out Sweeper. Have some mimosa specials.
We're going to do that again.
Since it's still July.
That was a good shot. Looked like you made a rock change for that one, it looked like. That was a little bit more aggressive.
$50 entry fee, 80% of 220 is the handicap. Check-in starts at 11. Ladies only. That includes our youth ladies. Those returning from junior gold.
Yeah.
It's so quiet you can hear a pin drop in all the bins.
I thought you were going to stop at pin drop, but nope.
Ugh.
Yeah, you just can't get the ball to read on that left lane.
All the pins did not drop on that lane for Eric.
Graham is throwing a purple hammer, Sherry, and I'm not sure. Hi, Steven. Long time no see, sir. And I'm not sure what Eric just changed to, but I'll find out for you. The winner today is going to take home $900. Second place, $650.
All right, quick look at the score going into the 10th frame. Got Graham 187 in the 8th, working on a spare. And Eric is 179.
Ray Suture, hello, sir.
So Graham is going to take a 1-0 lead in this match.
You know, while he's finishing up his 10th, I can bring up a little story from yesterday. Andrew Allen, young bowler, like I said, he finished 6th in the Teen Masters this year. So he's a quite accomplished young bowler. But he was in a roll-off since he tied for the 16th spot with Tyler, and Tyler came out victorious in that. But he told me, he's like, it's my own fault that I am here. And it's like, what do you mean? He said, I spared on my fill ball in the 10th in the last game. And I just went up and chucked the last one and got a 7 count on my fill ball after my spare. And had I given it my full attention, I would have gotten more than 7. And I wouldn't be in this position right now. So it's my own fault. If I lose the roll-off, I got nobody to blame but myself. And hearing that coming from a young man who's just now 18, understanding his mistake and making it a learning experience, I was very, very proud of him for making that comment and knowing that, hey, you don't give up on anything. Every pin counts. So I just shout out to him. He's a good young man and good young bowler, and it's nice to see that he recognized his error, and he won't do that again. And take that lesson from him, whether you're 8, 18, 48, 68, whatever. If you're bowling in a tournament, don't give up. Make every ball count.
Yeah, especially in those longer formats. I mean, 8 games, it's not a it's not a really long format, but 8 games total pinfall, you have to grind for every single pin. All right. Both gentlemen starting out with a strike. Game number 2, championship match. Here, Northwest Lanes for the 10th annual FATBOY Challenge.
This
Great.
is like an old home to me as well. I worked here in the past, and good to see Tab yesterday and Wayne today, and these guys are doing a good job over here, as always. And like I said, if you're looking for something to do this evening, Wayne is running a sweeper this evening. 5 o'clock check-in, bowling at 6. It is going to be on a house shot. There is added money to the sweeper tonight. I'm sure he'll let you know that. So get out here. Check it out. Him and Steve and the crowd, they work hard to make their tournaments good, and they are very good at what they're doing. So come and check them out, please.
That was a really good shot.
Yep. Hey, they're ready to score a run.
It was a home run.
Noel V. Marte. Somebody threw a fastball right into his bat.
Funny how that happens.
Hit his bat really hard. Oh, no. It was the hook, and he went down after it. Barreled it up, if you will. All right, speaking of barreling one up, let's see if Eric can. I
Oh,
was going to say, that looked in.
it was. Tripping fours.
You know what they say, tripping fours.
Putting X's on the boards.
That's right.
Yeah, that left lane is still giving me a little bit of trouble.
And respecting women. Yes,
Very true.
Jason Winchester.
Looks like Graham got back into resin.
You know, that's what kind of separates the guys that are some of the upper echelon players, as they see the moves before they're going to happen.
I think part of this game today is you have to really be able to see ball motion.
Yep.
It is so critical, and I'm so lousy at that, and that's why I'm sitting here with you. Not that you're lousy at it, but that's why I'm sitting here. You've got your left hand in a sling or
I see Doc
a
on I see
contraption again.
I see the Doc on Friday. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But I'm being positive about it.
Must have been a tournament where you're supposed to bowl coming up. It's, oh, look, I got my hand in this contraption.
You can buy these things on Amazon.
I might have-
No, it's I'm having a little trouble with my hand and my thumb going a little numb here lately, and it's been going on for a little while, and it was after I had the nerve damage fixed on my elbow and my hand, and it just hasn't quite gotten to what I want it to be. So we're going to go check it back out and see the doc on Friday, and he might say it is what it is, that's how it's going to feel, and I'll say okay, and I'll start lacing them up. And I will be bowling in a league on Tuesdays for sure. But if he says no,
Senior League Tuesday morning here.
no, Tuesday evening.
Oh, Tuesday evening.
But if he says we got to do some more work, then we're going to do what we got to do. Just is what it is.
Well, Aaron shot by Eric there, leaving the 3-6-10 in the fourth frame. Ball jumping a little on him.
Hey, Colton, since you're watching it on TikTok, have you shared it?
Gypsies train.
Oh, boy.
boy. Not what you want to do in a match against Graham Fogg.
He just turned around and said to himself, that was awful, and can't make that kind of mistake.
No. Make your spares, kids. Make of the spares.
Thanks, Colton. Yeah.
Well, we
Strike's
don't.
strike. We don't
That's
grade
right.
him.
We don't grade them. Here, we'll show you. It is still an X on the board.
10 back.
Ooh. Great shot.
I see what you're doing over there.
See what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of looking what I'm doing here, I noticed yesterday that the airlines relaxed some of their carry-on rules, and you can certain things like certain liquids you can bring more than 3 ounces, and this and that and the other. And the thing that I was really happy to see is I can now take a fish,
Really?
a live fish in water as a carry-on.
It's got to be in water.
Has to be in water. Yep.
Huh. That's good news.
And you can. So, folks, you like to travel and don't want to leave your fish behind? You can now take your fish with you on vacation. Oh,
Would you have to put that in a bag, or would you take the glass? Was the glass available?
I don't know.
Are you allowed to take glass on an airplane?
Well,
Man, there's still some gray area there.
there
Scott.
is. There's a lot of gray area.
Max, yes, this is the finals, sir. Best 2 out of 3 matches, or best 2 out of 3 games.
Oh, something you don't see very often.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Winchester, I do. I watched that the other night. All right, that puts Eric right back in this match. That's
Right.
like one of Laney's favorite jokes now,
What's that?
when you call fish with no eyes. That's one of her favorite jokes. Way to go, Uncle Scott.
Hey, that's how we roll. Tell you what, they got the 40s and 30s and 40s music blaring in the bar behind us.
I thought you were going to talk about the temperature in here.
Well, that the music matches the atmosphere.
All right.
Covers that one up. Yeah,
You all right there, Scott?
no, you were talking about that canned air and
You need some.
all. Yeah, I was talking about maybe looking at a new business venture and stuff like that, and if I'm fortunate enough to make it through the end of next year.
In your
Do it.
retirement.
I do have the opportunity to retire, and I'll have to find something to do in my free time. He didn't like it.
Strike is a strike.
It is.
That lane has not been very friendly to him, but he's not helping himself either. But it's a strike.
So I thought about maybe I, go work in a mirror factory.
A mirror factory.
Yeah, it's something I could see myself doing. But I don't know. Still have plenty of time. See what Graham can do here. Looks like he made a little move.
Yeah.
Good shot.
2-pin match right now. 2-pin game.
Eric fighting to tie the match at 1 game apiece. Graham looking to increase a lead here.
Yep.
It's a good shot, just a little high, leaving just the 6. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is game number 2 of the championship match. 10th annual FATBOY Challenge here at Northwest Lanes.
10 years running. This is a fun tournament, too.
Well, if we were running for 10 years, this would not be the FATBOY.
Be the dead boy.
Maybe the Forrest Gump. So I ran, and I ran some more. We have Grandpa versus Eric Seltzer here in the finals.
Eric can take a little lead with a strike right here. Let's see what he can do. Great shot.
I think he liked it. I'm not sure. I liked it. He looks a little confused, maybe.
Scoreboard liked it.
You see Eric with a double. Graham working on a spare in the 8th frame. Hey, Eddie Kramer's watching. Thought he was on the beach somewhere.
No, they got home yesterday.
Did they get home?
Yeah. He was thinking about coming to watch or to bowl if they got back in a reasonable time, but I'm not sure they did.
He probably drove slower, just on purpose. Close.
Look at that. He got through one good on that shot. That's the lane that's been giving him all the trouble with cutting it short and everything else, and he went after that one and threw a great shot in the 9th frame.
Like
Very important strike.
And a little move to the left. See what Graham can do here. Stepping up in the 9th frame. Wrong button. And we missed it.
Hello, Mom and Dad. Yep, sorry, we a little earlier in the day today. The cool thing is, though, you can go back and watch these anytime you want to on the YouTube channel. We have all of our videos saved right there to go back and you can watch yourself. You can actually learn things about your own game by watching it. I would not do that.
I'll pass. Great
shot there. Yep, that was very important for him right there. He's got a max score of 223. Eric has a max score of 241, so we're coming down to a barn burner here in the 10th frame.
Don't say that.
Barn burner?
Right, don't say that.
You feel like you have to go to work?
Right, exactly.
This is a pretty important shot right here. Not what he wanted right there.
No. He's going to go grab another marble. Just in case this match goes to game number 3.
Eric is going to have to spare in the 10th. All right. 207. The average to make the cut was plus 168 for 8 games. A statistician is going to give us that number. Eric makes a really 220, right at 220. Actually, he doesn't even. Well, let's see. 199. No, with a miss here, he wins by a pin.
Pin.
So
Yeah, he just needed 9. Math is hard.
yeah, I'm sitting here standing up, and I wasn't looking down. I didn't have my phone. My phones are both busy.
Oh, we are going to have game number 3 in this finals. That's what you like to see, though. You like to see these come down to the wire. So it will be 1-1. As it is a race to 2. All right. Eric finishing with 220. Graham's 207. So we will go to the third and decisive match here in the championship finals of the 10th annual FATBOY Challenge here at Northwest Lanes. Graham going to get us started here. And I believe that's what he wanted to see. He did grab that ball on his spare attempt in the 10th frame of the previous match. All right, Eric starting out with a strike. See Eric sporting the Next Gen Pro Shop t-shirt.
Hashtag layouts matter.
Yeah, they do. Jason Lundquist. And Courtney's husband. Working at that pro shop. Jason's one of our sponsors when we go up to Columbus.
August 3rd.
It's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a doubleheader that weekend, too.
Yeah, August 3rd, August 4th.
KP TMT Trios over at Gilmore Lanes. We're going to be at Gilmore 2 Sundays in a row. That one's a morning tournament. Hey, let one get away.
A little wide down lane. Well, easier than the 2.810, just the 2.10 here, very makeable.
Guys, we could have figured out that 221 pretty quickly, but I just didn't want to think.
Well, I mean, we are interactive, so we'd like to give the crowd something to do.
Yeah. Congratulations, you guys are the winner.
And you know what they get? A free subscription to BullerHQ.com.
It's free.
It is.
Yep.
All of your tournament needs, if you're a tournament director, like the bowl tournaments, check out BullerHQ.com.
Free.
Absolutely free, correct. No beans to subscribe.
That was well done, Scott.
Thank you.
Phew. Graham goes to something that gets a little further down the lane, but it is boomerang on the back.
And it just mows the pins over. Speaking of mowing, where's Nate been?
He's off today.
Oh,
We saw him yesterday.
we did.
I saw him oiling the lanes. Actually, he was sitting outside by the volleyball courts, and the machine was oiling the lanes, but he started it.
He tends to start a lot of stuff.
He's good at that.
You know, Kegel icon walker going down the lanes.
Yeah, huge shout out to Nate, Tab, and Wayne, and Brad, the whole crowd over here for hosting again this year. We appreciate all of you. Can't see the score? Well, we're going to show it to you.
It's right there.
There it is. This is for all the marbles here. Graham with the front three. Eric strike open. Nice shot there by Eric. Well, Scott's moving stuff around again. Pressing buttons. Now we see the pins. Now we don't.
Now we do.
God, look at that. There's a score up there, picture in picture. More than one way to skin a cat.
There is.
Do you ever skin a cat?
Oh. No, I have not.
Good. That was a good shot. Nope. Just didn't make it back
Just
up the hill.
did not face up.
Look good off his hand. With a name like Taylor made on here, are you watching golf too? The Open?
Could be a Swiftie.
Could be. Never a doubt.
Nope.
Never a doubt.
Don't have to hurt them. Just
Nope.
have to touch them.
Tailor-made Pro Shop. Oof.
That gives Graham 4 in a row.
Tailor-made Pro Shop in Cleveland, Ohio. We need to chat. Have I got a deal for you?
I don't know what kind of deal that might be. Speaking of deals, I don't have one. I just
Okay.
just speaking of deals.
Tailor-made, shoot me a Facebook message. We'll chat here after the live stream.
Oh,
Man, that ball makes a violent move
it
on the
does.
back end.
And that 6-pin just kind of hit the flat gutter and just was stunned.
Thanks, buddy. We'll be done here in about 10, 15 minutes. Covers it up. Graham with 109 in the fourth and a spare up in the fifth. Eric with 48 in the third, spare in the fourth, and he is now coming up to bowl the fifth frame. Oh, there it is. Just pull up the picture in picture. You can just leave the score on the board and put the picture in picture of the bowlers up there.
It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Well, he liked it.
Yeah, that was a really good shot. I think he likes that right lane. He has not missed on the right lane. Uh-oh. Grab your headsets. Umpires are probably calling you.
Yes, this is New York. That ball hit Ellie De La Cruz. He should be awarded first base. Be careful. David Bell is walking up from behind.
Oh, boy, yeah. You can hear a little Perry Como in the background.
Yeah.
Oh,
He made a nice little move, and
Gets the light tickler.
I think the umpires are making plans for dinner. Now they're going to make Dave Martinez mad.
Can't make everybody happy. It is bad.
That is the proper call. Foul ball.
Speaking of foul, Graham just not getting that 7-pin to fall. Being foul down there. Everybody put your hands up. Yeah.
By the way, Taylor made it's Todd McGill. You can just shoot me an inbox.
Wow, he blew that one right past De La Cruz.
Yeah, it was just
Give him the heater, Ricky.
good old fastball right there.
There it is. Graham gets the 7 out on that shot. Graham with a nice little lead here. 148 in the 6th. Working on a double. Or on the strike. And Eric stepping up 68 in the 4th. Working on a double. Close. Oh, wow. All right.
Good enough for 9.
It was.
Matt Henry, yes, he is. Graham, what do you throw?
It's throwing a bowling ball.
Bowling ball. He made a ball change there in this game, and it's, like I said, it's getting down the lane, and it is strong on the backside, and he's throwing the GB4 hybrid.
That GB line is really good.
Yeah. There's a picture of pizza on television. It looks pretty good, too.
It does.
I don't even know if I like pizza.
Oh, boy. Hey, Eric strikes on the left lane. Speaking of food, where do you learn to make a banana split?
Where's that?
Sunday school. Since you were hungry. I know ice cream's not your favorite.
I can't do ice cream, though.
Yeah. I learned that last week.
Yeah.
Wow, that ball just makes a huge move as it exits the pattern off the break point. It's like somebody kicked it down lane.
Yeah, he's got a 41 pin advantage. Hey, we got a Mary sighting.
Banana split does sound pretty good right about now. What's Baxter doing?
He's probably sleeping somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Graham is going to be this year's champion. Eric Selzer with a very nice runner-up finish.
This is the first time Graham's won this?
Louis? Give it to Louis, our statistician.
You just ask Graham. Graham, you won this before?
Yeah, why not?
Kick a man when he's down.
Yep. I see Eric threw 3 good shots here in the 10th.
Folks,
Louis looking for past results. Hi, Casey Arthur.
Folks, we greatly appreciate you joining us today for this live stream broadcast of the 10th annual Fat Boy Challenge. Brought to you by TMT Bowling. If you came out and attended the event, we greatly appreciate that as well, and look forward to seeing you next year or at our next event.
Or both.
All right, Eric's going to finish with 184. Graham has surpassed that.
It's
score.
more than that already.
Yes. So that's going to make Graham Fa our 10th annual Fat Boy Challenge winner.
If he gives a wave to the crowd after that one, there it is.
Oh, we got a lot of our friends flying out the Nationals today, tomorrow. Y'all travel safe, bowl well,
Have some fun.
have some fun.
Yep. Rick is leaving tonight. Collier's already out there. Mr. KP Tournaments. Tyler Ring, Jackson Stiles, Jeremy Sack one.
Or Saccone.
Saccone.
For the lay people in the crowd.
Yeah. All of you heading out that way. Enjoy yourselves. Get a lot of points. We'll be watching scores from back here in the Natty and rooting you on. Be nice to have another Natty team bring home an eagle for this year.
That would be nice. All right. That's going to do it. Graham Fa, 264, I believe.
250 plus. There it is.
264. Eric Seltzer, 184 in game number 3 of the championship match. Graham winning 2-1.
Tough break. The mystery score today was 263. Tough break.
Could have been 265.
Could have been. Taylor, thank you. I'll get with you on the messages here. I saw you already shot me one. We'll talk here in a little bit. We got to pack everything up, call it a weekend, go
It's
home
a
and
weekend.
relax. It is a weekend. Get ready for our upcoming week. Don't forget, Northwest Lanes this evening, 6 p.m. start, 5 o'clock check-in right here at Northwest Lanes. Come see Wayne and Steve in the crowd. I'm sure they will put on a great show as always, and we'll be watching for their live stream later this evening. Northwest Lanes tournaments on YouTube. Everybody, have a great weekend. Thanks for being with us today, and again, like Scott said, thank you to all the bowlers who were out to compete this weekend, and we had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Everybody, have a good day. Bye-bye.